Hey everybody, it's your boy OneFootWyatt and welcome back to your favorite D-teir channel. I went ahead and spent a little bit of money again, which means we got yet another video game pickup video. So I'm gonna just get right into it. There's nothing really to establish other than, hey, I bought a lot of plastic, so let's go over all the plastic. I'm gonna just go straight from the top and work our way down. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Switch games in the last couple of weeks. And actually, I think 4 of these are reversibles as well. So I'll go through the reversibles first, just to kind of get those out of the way. So first up, we got Let's Go Eevee. We got Clive and Wrench, Stray, and Romancing Saga 2. Now, this game here, Let's Go Eevee, I also got with, where is he here? Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, which this is technically also a reversible. Both of these guys I got for 20 bucks a pop, so 40 for the two. Pretty stoked on that and was able to contact the lady selling them. Picked them up in maybe 10 minutes, so that was sweet. Scooped up on a decent deal with those guys. As for Romancing Saga 2, found out about this, you know, with the trailer when it was announced, and I never played a Romancing Saga game before. And hey, I thought this would be a good starting point. Yeah, maybe it's number 2, but I don't really care. If I really need to, I'll Google stuff so I can get myself, you know, caught up to speed. This is a cool game to get in the collection. I think I got it for 40-something bucks at EB Games there, or GameStop now, I suppose. As well as these two here, Stray and Clive and Wrench here, with some pretty badass reversibles here. There's Clive and Wrench. That's pretty sweet. It's got a little instruction manual. It's a 3D platformer that's been on my list for a little while, and I found a physical at GameStop for, I think it was 30 bucks, and paid a little extra for it, but I'm just happy to have this guy in the collection now. This is one I've been trying to find for a while yet. So, as for Stray, I think this just came out for Switch recently, so I was trying to keep my eye out for a copy. I never found one, only ever for Xbox and PlayStation. Anyways, I lucked out this last weekend here and was able to get a copy of Stray. I paid $54 for it, so a little bit of money. I think it was still new at the GameStop. But, however, we still got the sealed art card there, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm happy to have Stray finally give this guy a try. Never got a PS4 copy because I was holding out for this one, so paid off in the end. As for the last 3 Switch games that I have, we got Dreadout 2, we got Mortal Shell Complete Edition, and Fantasian Neo Dimension. I picked up Fantasian here with Romancing Saga as well. It intrigued me that here, right? This is what got me here. The father of Final Fantasy. So I was like, oh, okay, all right, sounds promising. I think I got that for about 44 bucks. Mortal Shell Complete. It's the European release, which I think is the only release that has the complete edition with all the DLC. I could be wrong. Don't listen to me. It's not a good idea. Paid 40 bucks for that guy. Got it a little bit on sale, so about 32 before taxes, so that was kind of cool. And then Dreadout 2 I managed to find at GameStop as well for, I think, $54.99. So I think about new price. I was happy to find this though, however. I just got my buddy, Josh, shout out Josh. He was in Japan recently, and I told him to keep an eye out for the original game, not the sequel, which I ended up getting. However, that didn't work out, so whatever, I got the sequel. Moving on. So here we go, we got some PlayStation games here on the PS3 and PS4 variety. So here we go, we got Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. A shout out to my coworker Ryan. Hi Brian. He bought this for me. He found it when he was out of town and knew I was tracking it down for a couple of years now at least, just because of the VR on it. I've beaten this game before on Xbox, but being able to experience this in VR has already been a terrifying endeavor. So, thanks Brian for picking that up for me. Big appreciate, dog. As well, that was from the last video. We're not counting that one. this guy here, Medieval. Picked this up while I was buying a game you'll see later in the video. I picked this up for 10 bucks. Saw it there while I was buying a different game. Buddy offered if I wanted to look at the rest of his games. I said sure. I saw this and I gave him the tenner. So I'm stoked to try Medieval. Heard good things about it. I've never got to try the original, so this is going to be an exciting endeavor for me. That's twice I've already used Endeavor, so we're gonna keep track of that if I start using that more. Next up, same trick that I got this game with, is The Last of Us Steelbook. I managed to pick this up for 10 bucks as well. No clue if it's supposed to have inserts. It probably is supposed to have inserts, but 10 bucks for a steelbook. I got a thing for steelbooks, man. Okay, so it was a no-brainer, and apparently it's worth like 40 to 80 bucks. I've seen. There was a store I saw while I was getting a lot of these games that was selling it for 80 bucks. I feel like I'm ahead, so I'm happy. So next up is 2 games that I got this current weekend, actually, 2 days before filming this. We got Otogi 1, Myth of Demons. I said, yep. Otogi, Myth of Demons, and Otogi 2, Immortal Warriors. So these are like some 3D action RPG games developed by FromSoft, which I was kind of surprised by. I didn't realize that until picking these up. Published by Sega. These guys are pretty cool. I'm super stoked to have this in the collection finally. Found these on a marketplace deal. I paid $160 for the 2. And from my current knowledge, this guy, Otogi 2, is going for about $150, $180 right now, Canadian. So being able to get both of these for $160 was pretty cool. Shout out the guy who sold me these. If you've seen this, thank you. Big ups. Moving on, we got the PS2 games. So we're nearing the end of the video. We got Xenosaga, which you saw right at the front. I got this with The Last of Us and Medieval at the same place. This game's been on my list for a long time now, and I've had so many options to start buying it, and I just never bothered. Mainly because I know once I get this game, I am going to have to eventually get 2 and 3, and that's an expensive endeavor. That's number 3, boys. So I gotta start changing up my vocabulary here. Regardless, I paid 30 bucks for this. It's in decent condition. A little dirty, decently scratched up, but this game was well loved, so I kind of expect that. So I'm officially going for the Xenosaga series. Wish me luck. As well as we got Ape Escape 2 up next here. So I got Ape Escape 2 and 3 now. Stoked on that. This game is in very good condition. Like even the booklet's really good. I'm pretty sure we're like 4 out of 5 on scratches, so that's pretty sweet. Paid 80 bucks, 89, 90, 89, 88 with taxes for this guy. So a bit under market, but for that condition at that price, I had to jump on it. It was kind of a no-brainer for me. And then for our last 2 titles, we got Shadow of Destiny and River King, Wonderful Journey. This and this have both been on my list for a number of years now, but I've never found this at a comfortable price. And I've actually never seen this, ever. I've seen more Silent Hill 2 and 3 copies before I've seen this. So I paid 32 bucks because this was on sale for this guy, and 30 for River King. Pardon me, I was kind of burping through that a little bit. Both have been on my list for a long time, and I'm super stoked to have these. Shadow of Destiny here, I believe, is like some sort of 3D semi-open world kind of like mystery game. I'm probably really wrong on that. I haven't watched gameplay of this since I added it to my list a few years ago. It's kind of on me. However, I booted it up, and basically the whole premise is you get murdered, and you gotta solve your murder. Shadow of Destiny. Pretty crazy stuff. I don't know. Sounds really interesting. Looks pretty cool. I'm gonna probably give this a good solid playthrough at some point here. And then River King, it's kind of self-explanatory. Really, you fish. It's from the publisher of Harvest Moon. So I booted it up. It looks a lot more janky than Harvest Moon, but kind of a fishing family. So this is kind of right up the alley. Can't wait to put some good amount of hours in a River King. And with that, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you liked all the pickups as much as I did, and can't wait to show you guys some more pickups in the future. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you all have fun game hunting yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.